Great. Okay. So first of all, Matt, would you just say for the benefit of the recording, your name, the organisation you work at, and your role, and perhaps your sort of length of time that you've been involved with that organisation?
Okay. Yeah. My name's Matthew Dean. I'm the chief executive of a local organisation based in Upperthorpe in Sheffield called Zest. I've been involved with the organisation for 15 years in various roles. The organisation itself is classed as a local community anchor organisation and a local charity, which is interested in improving the lives of the local communities of Netherthorpe, Upperthorpe and Langsett.
Thank you. So how would you describe that sort of Upperthorpe area and the regions that you sort of work in?
So I'd say it's an area that's changed in some ways. In some ways it has changed significantly, and in some ways it hasn't. So over the last every time I say this, it's a bit longer. So over the last 30 years, there's been some significant change. It's a diverse inner city area, and its origins were in that. I think its origins and its growth are in the traditional industries, including the steel industry, and then in the sort of mid to late 1980s, as that declined and unemployment increased, I think the area itself changed quite a lot and quite significantly. And the area itself, it fringes the city centre, and originally there was, which is I think quite significant, there was a large deck access sort of streets in the sky block of flats called Kelvin Flats, very similar to Park Hill Flats in the city centre, and that, although it had its challenges, it was a significant sort of landmark in the area. And I suppose a big signifier of change is when in the mid-90s that block of flats was demolished. And the reason I'm talking about that is just as it's a signifier of something changing, and that was a sort of a need to regenerate the area because of the decline of the housing stock, and then a big shift came with that. So more families moving into the area, a more diverse population. It's historically had quite a large Yemeni population. They originally came over as part of the steel industry in the 50s to work in the steel industry, but that has grown, and there's more families moved in, as I say, as Kelvin Flats, as you can imagine, was made up more of sort of single people and couples. So a lot of change and a lot of diversity and challenges that have come with that, are the services in place to meet that population need, question mark, and how can we meet the growing and changing needs of an inner city area such as Netherthorpe and Upperthorpe, and that's where our organisation came in, or comes in, basically recognising the significant challenges that go with, if you like, multiple deprivation, pockets of deprivation within an area, and there was a dissatisfaction in the mid to late 90s with how decisions were being made, i.e. top down, very physical, bricks and mortar led regeneration. And the organisation I work for, which is Netherthorpe and Upperthorpe Community Alliance, that's our charitable name. Zest is our trading name because it's easier to say. Came in, and a group of residents essentially came together and said, we think things need to be different. We want to be part of the decision making process, and you need to do something to support people, not just invest in the buildings. And hence NUCA, or Netherthorpe Community Alliance, was born, and quite soon secured some significant regeneration funding in the form of a single regeneration budget. And then the kind of rest is history in terms of that triggered a series of regeneration programs in the area led by our organisation, in order to tackle, if you like, and do a sort of a people-focused regeneration program.
Interesting. And I'm just going to pick up on your question mark.
Yes.
What could you say a little bit more about whether what services are available and whether they are able to meet the needs of sort of a changing and diverse community?
I think it's a really interesting area. So what I would say is that currently the access to services generally is quite good because of the location. So when you're in a city, in an inner city area, you're quite connected to the city itself, whether that's through transport, whether that's on foot. It's like that proximity. You're not in an outer area, isolated estate where it feels like you're on a bit of an island, if you like, and isolated. You're very much connected. So I think from a kind of a simplistic access to services point of view, I think that's good, and there's green spaces, and the sort of standard of the housing is good, and it's diverse. I think the challenges come in that is that equally distributed, and what are the issues underlying that, and as far as I'm concerned, there is still some significant, there's a significant concentration of deprivation within patches of the area, and that's because even if you are successful at supporting and improving opportunities and creating opportunities for people, that means what do? They probably will progress and develop and aspire, and they may potentially move on. So I'm not sure whether I think it's a bit more of a philosophical point, but that whilst you've got a concentration of social housing, and in this area in particular you've got a series of tower blocks, masonettes concentrated together, and coupled with that comes people with less resources, less money, more people on benefits, more people that are socially isolated. That creates and generates its own problems and issues for those individuals. So I'd say on one level there's good access, on another level there's particular. I don't like the word hard to reach. I think there's people who it's challenging to engage, because you can always reach people. So I think it's people who are challenging to engage because of their circumstances. So